we have access to every single weapon inside of Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies that we have in multiplayer, except for two very specific classes. Now, you may have noticed that you cannot use the combat shield or any of the launchers inside of Vanguard Zombies. But why is that? It really doesn't make a whole lot of sense, especially because in Cold War, the launchers became such a big deal, especially once we got PhD Slider released into the game. But the interesting part is that as you can see on my screen, there are actually zombie camos and an entire thing of zombies challenges for something like the combat shield, as well as if we go down over here into the launchers, as you can see, there are zombie challenges for the launchers. Now, in terms of the combat shield, I guess I can kind of understand that simply because you could just kind of hide in a corner and sit there while zombies hit your shield. But then again, you can get kicked out of a solo zombies game, so maybe that's not the best tactic. But for the launchers, I feel like they would be super fun to use, especially against the Stormkriegers, that I feel like they would take them out so much faster. Maybe they just decided they didn't want to put them into zombies yet, either A, because there was some sort of glitch or a bug, or B, because maybe they want to find a way to put PhD in the game first. I'm not really sure how they're going to do it, but clearly the combat shield and the launchers are going to be coming to zombies in some way, shape, or form. So in terms of the launchers, these are the challenges that we'd be looking at. We have to get 2,500 eliminations with the launchers, pretty standard. Then we need to get 10 rapid kills 50 times, which might be a little bit easier, especially with a Pack-a-Punch launcher. If you could just kill an entire horde at once, maybe that'll be easier than it was in, say, using snipers or something like that. Then we need to get 2,500 Pack-a-Punch, pretty simple. But then we need to kill 5 or more enemies with a single shot 50 times. Now that one I think is our biggest bet as to prove that we're going to be getting launchers into this game, because really the only thing that you could use to get this challenge is a launcher. Whereas if you go over to the combat shield, all the missions and whatnot are basically just the same as they were for the knife. As you can see, this is, pretty much exactly what it is to get the knife to Plague Diamond, Gold, and Dark Aether inside of Vanguard Zombies. So maybe they just reused it for this, but they cannot reuse this for the bazooka, for example. They cannot reuse this specific challenge for any other weapon, because you're not going to kill 5 enemies at once with a single shot with a pistol. That's just not going to work. So the question is, why are they holding back? Why are they not releasing these to the game at launch? And again, there's plenty of reasons, but needless to say, as you probably know, Vanguard Zombies is just incomplete. It's not ready. Nothing about Vanguard Zombies is good right now. Again, I think that Vanguard Zombies has a ton of potential, but right now it's kind of butt cheeks. So maybe they want to hold off on all these weapons, and just like a pause feature, they're gonna say, here, have some DLC. DLC 1 is being able to pause. DLC 2 is being able to use the weapons that are already in the game. At this point, I have no doubt in my mind that's something that they would do, especially with how radio silent Treyarch has been on this whole thing. One thing I appreciate about Sledgehammer is they're actually at least somewhat talking to the community about what's going on. Treyarch, we haven't heard a damn thing. Now, I know a lot of you have been asking about getting the launchers and the combat shield specifically inside of Vanguard Zombies, and it looks like we're going to have to wait just a little bit longer. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. I want to give a big shout out to all the channel members over on the channel, and an extra special shout out to all of the Zombie Richtofen members, starting off with hashtag BestMod, Strict Archer, the quippest man in the Southern Hemisphere, Commander_Quip, my guy Ben the Bulldozer, and the man, the myth, the legend, Tiz Brandon, ZR.